Lights, camera, controversy. Welcome back to our channel, where we unveil the hidden struggles behind the silver screen. Today we dive into the world of on-screen kisses, revealing the ones actors despised and the ones they flat out refused. Get ready. 1. Liam Hemsworth says Jennifer Lawrence's breath stank during their on-screen The Hunger Games kisses. Anytime I had to kiss Jennifer, it was pretty uncomfortable. She's one of my closest friends, and I adore her, but if there was ever a kissing scene, she would insist on eating something repulsive, like tuna fish or garlic. She would say things like, "I had tuna," or, "I had garlic, and I didn't brush my teeth," just before the moment. Hemsworth said to Jimmy Fallon, and I'd be like, "Fantastic, I can't wait to get in there and taste it." Lawrence subsequently admitted on the Graham Norton show, "I was like, who cares? And I'd eat mustard and tuna when I had to kiss Josh and Liam in The Hunger Games."
Yeah. She's one of my best friends, I love her. But if we had a kissing scene, she would make a point of eating garlic or tuna fish or, you know, something that was disgusting.
She's fun, man.
Right before the scene, she'd be like, "Yeah, I had tuna, I had garlic, and I didn't brush my teeth." Like, fantastic.
Just make you work
I
that
can't wait
much
to
more.
get in there and taste it.
2. Speaking of the actor, Jennifer Lawrence didn't want to kiss a married Chris Pratt in Passengers. Lawrence was so uncomfortable with the thought of kissing the married actor that she drank alcohol before making the kiss. "I became extremely inebriated," she said to The Hollywood Reporter. "However, that caused me to feel even more anxious when I went home because I wondered what I had done. I'm not sure. Furthermore, he was wed. I was going to kiss a married man for the first time, and guilt is the worst sensation in the world."
It was weird. It was, and everything was done right. It wasn't anybody's fault. Nobody did anything wrong. It's just a bizarre experience. He was married, and it was going to be my first time even like kissing a married man, and like guilt is like the worst feeling in your stomach.
3. Reese Witherspoon didn't want to kiss Robert Pattinson in Water for Elephants, for good reason. Following their friendship, Reese described Rob as amazing and wonderful, sweet, and just the nicest guy. But Robert Pattinson's severe cold caused her to cancel their kissing sequence. "I was doing it during a particularly nasty cold. In one of the extra photo scenes, Reese put on this wig, so I was literally wiping my nose on her wig. My nose is flowing all over the place," Pattinson revealed. In the end, they shared a kiss, so it wasn't a complete rejection. Nonetheless, Reese stated that it wasn't appealing, it wasn't pleasant. 4. Thandiwe Newton said no, thanks to kissing Gerard Butler for Rock'n'Rolla for more or less the same reason. It wasn't personal. Thandiwe didn't want to give the runny-nosed actor a kiss when he was sick because Butler had a cold at the time. "Jerry was truly quite ill, hence I refused to kiss him." The filmmaker, Guy, was forced to improvise. "It turned out to be one of the most spectacular passages. I'm not sure how he handled those difficulties," Newton remarked. 5. Kristen Stewart had a hard time kissing Taylor Lautner on Twilight. "It's our turn, Edward Squad." One of the most challenging scenes was probably finally kissing Jacob for the first time, Kristen Stewart said to Parade. "Bella sees things so narrowly that Edward is the only thing that can save her. That is an odd point of view. Thus, there was a noticeable shift in our chemistry when Taylor Lautner and I had a kiss. I was quite anxious." 6. Orlando Bloom and Zoe Saldana both hated kissing each other in Haven. Saldana called the smooching session gross before anyone else did. In response, Bloom said, "I also detested kissing Zoe. Please remove your tongue from my mouth. I said, there your beau is, standing at attention. Most individuals believe it must be wonderful to kiss attractive coworkers. But dude, it's weird all the time," he said to People. 7. Millie Bobby Brown called her Stranger Things kiss with Finn Wolfhard the most awkward thing in the world. "My dad watched the whole thing. My whole family was there, and it was the most awkward thing in the world. It's awkward. We're 15 years old. It's not like, all right, let's just do it. We're obviously like, okay, what do you want to do now? Shall we hug? No idea what to do. There's not really preparation," she said.
There were like 200 people in the room just staring
And
at
also,
them,
like, our parents were there.
Yeah, our parents were there. It's so awkward.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but then I guess since then we've grown to be like, yeah, cool.
I remember seeing like our kissing scene for the first time, being like, why did I like kiss her? I kissed her so, it looked like I was eating her. Like, I was like, ah!
8. Megan Fox and Amanda Seyfried didn't want to kiss each other in Jennifer's Body. "I recall how scared Amanda and I were to have to make out. She is more so than I am. I felt a little more capable of handling it." Megan Fox told Variety that she was not at all thrilled about having to film that sequence. 9. Denzel Washington didn't kiss Julia Roberts in Pelican Brief for lots of reasons. According to the actor, there were several factors behind his decision to cut out the kissing moments with Julia Julia Roberts in the 1993 film. A contributing element was the reaction he'd had to an earlier interracial kiss in The Mighty Quinn. Following the premiere of The Mighty Quinn, Washington requested that the kiss be removed from the film and made the decision to take fewer romantic roles overall since, in his own words, Black women are not often seen as objects of desire on film. They've been my main audience forever. Regarding the omitted kissing scenes, Julia Roberts remarked, "I have taken so much tea over the years about not kissing Denzel in that film. Is my pulse absent? I wanted to kiss Denzel, of course. The decision to remove the obscene scenes came from him." 10. Colin Farrell had conflicted feelings about kissing Kate Beckinsale, his director's wife, on the set of Total Recall. The fact that his co-star was wed to the movie's director made Farrell uneasy. In reality, she is the director's spouse. She is the director's wife. It was only somewhat uncomfortable. He admitted to Conan O'Brien that he felt a little awkward kissing her since her husband, the director, wasn't considerate enough to exit the room. 11. Will Smith regrets not kissing Anthony Michael Hall in 6 Degrees of Separation. The actor said in 1993 that it was very immature on my part, and he has subsequently apologized for not kissing a man in the film. I wondered what my pals in Philadelphia would make of this. I wasn't emotionally secure enough to devote myself to that part of the movie in an artistic way. For me, this was a very important lesson. At that time, Will Smith told Entertainment Weekly, either you do it, or you don't. But that was 30 years ago, and Will has continued to advocate for LGBTQ+ rights. 12. Ashley Tisdale said that kissing Zac Efron on The Suite Life of Zac and Cody felt like brother. In addition to admitting that she felt more sisterly than passionate about her co-star, Tisdale also said that Zac approached on-screen kissing differently than she was used to.
At the time, he was used to acting on like Warner Brothers, which is CW, and we were on Disney Channel. And so he he tried to kissing me with his tongue. And I was like, get away from me. I was like, closed my mouth so fast. I was like, this is Disney Channel. We don't kiss like that on Disney Channel.
13. Lindsay Lohan didn't kiss Charlie Sheen in Scary Movie 5 due to his party-loving reputation. At least that's what TMZ claims, indicating that Lohan might have been worried about Sheen's possible mouth location. It appears that both participants were required to sign releases certifying that they had no cold sores. However, the specifics are unclear. But in the end, Lohan appeared to base her choice on Sheen's notorious past drinking. Although they wrote out most of the kissing moments, the film crew hired a body double for a few. 14. Brad Pitt didn't kiss Cate Blanchett at all in The Curious Case of Benjamin Button. According to rumors, the actor avoided kissing Blanchett out of deference to Angelina Jolie, his former partner. The two were annoyingly in love at the time, according to Cate, who spoke with The Telegraph. 15. Neal McDonough won't kiss anyone on screen at all. The actor has had a very successful career, but none of it has included kissing on screen. He attributes this to his faith and his regard for his spouse and kids. The purpose of life is to glorify God in all that you do, to honor him, and to be the best person you can be. Murdering people on film is phony. That isn't true. Guess what happens when you're in bed with another woman on screen? That is accurate. Things like that don't appeal to me. Neal told Christian Examiner, I don't want my kids to say, hey, Dad, what are you doing with that lady on screen, especially now that I have kids? 16. Sandra Bullock allegedly complained about Ben Affleck's bad breath after filming Forces of Nature with him. It seems that she is not alone in doing this. Bullock is said to have refused the kiss due to the strong odor, although this is merely rumor and there is no official statement from the actor. 17. Penn Badgley said that he had his worst kiss with Blake Lively on Gossip Girl. On Watch What Happens Live, he was asked about his finest and worst on-screen kisses. Blake Lively was his response for both. The best, in my opinion, was, since at the time we were genuinely dating. Worst of all, perhaps Blake after our breakup, Badgley remarked. And that's a wrap. We hope you enjoyed this revealing look into the challenges actors face with on-screen kisses. Remember to like and subscribe for more intriguing stories from Hollywood. Stay tuned and stay curious.